Hi, hey, I'm Morgan, and today I'm here to bring you my June TBR. My TBR for the month of June is a pretty short one. I think it's one that I'll be able to manage and hopefully get to some extra books in the month as well. I didn't want to set too many unrealistic goals for myself. I think that everything that I plan on reading is fairly reasonable to think that I'll be able to read it. I'm really excited to get into it this month. The first book that I plan on finishing is Glass by Hopkins. I started this like right at the end of May. Got about 200 pages into this one, so I think that I'll be able to finish this in one more sitting. This is the second book in the Crank trilogy, and the Ellen Hopkins books are really easy to fly through because they're told in verse poetry. There's not that many words on each of the pages, so I can fly through this in maybe a couple of hours, and I'm really excited to continue with this. I plan on reading one of the books that I put in my top 5 contemporaries I want to read this summer video, and the one I decided to go with is To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. This is a YA contemporary that is also the first in a trilogy. It follows our main character, Lara Jean. She keeps a box filled with all of these letters that she once wrote to all the boys that she has loved previously, and those get leaked out somehow, and it's her coming to terms with that and all these boys coming back into her life, I think. I'm not really sure. I'm sure it'll just be nice, gushy contemporary, and I'm really excited to get into this one. This is like the third video I've posted with this book in it, but I definitely plan on reading Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. This was in my May Owl Crate box, and I'm really excited about this one. This one I feel like is going to remind me a lot of Fangirl, which I'm really excited about because I really liked Fangirl. It features our main character Eliza, who is very shy and reserved in real life. She's not a very popular person. She doesn't have a lot of friends. She kind of keeps to herself and is a bit more reserved, but online she's the anonymous creator of a popular webcomic called Monstrous Sea, and a boy transfers to her school that is a fan fiction writer for her comic. Her celebrity-esque persona is leaked to her school, and she has to understand and come to terms with this merging of her two worlds, and I think it's going to be really neat. I haven't read anything by Francesca Zappia, so I think this is going to be a good one. Speaking of Fangirl, I figured I'd read the one Rainbow Rowell book that I haven't read yet, and that is Landline by Rainbow Rowell. I'm not really sure what this is about other than like a magic telephone, and this couple are able to talk to each other through the phone through 2 different time periods, which I think is pretty neat. It's one of her only other adult contemporary stories, and I think it's got like a little bit of magical realism added to it, which I'm really excited about. I love Rainbow Rowell. I think Rainbow Rowell's adult fiction is really great. I really loved Attachments, so I'm excited to see how I like this one. Since last month I read Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, I figured this month I would read the other 2 books in the Hogwarts Library collection, which are Quidditch Through the Ages and The Tales of Beedle the Bard. These are short little reads. I think I can finish each of these in one sitting. Just something to, you know, fill the gap of not rereading Harry Potter right now, because I need to read other things that aren't Harry Potter, and that hurt me so badly to say. So you guys, there you have it. That is my June TBR. A pretty short TBR. I want to be able to get to everything and leave room for other things throughout the month. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave me some comments on what you plan on reading in the month of June. And if you're not already and want to see more of my mug and more of my content, you can always subscribe. I upload every Monday and Wednesday. Like I said, my name is Morgan. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and happy reading. Okay, bye!